He swore she was just a friend, until I read their messages at 2 a.m., and my hands started shaking. My name is Emily, and I thought my marriage was unbreakable. But the night I picked up my husband's phone, I found messages from a girl he always called just a friend. And trust me, those chats shattered everything I believed about love. We met when I was 24. Daniel wasn't perfect, but he felt perfect to me. He remembered the tiniest things, my favorite coffee, the way I hated rain, even the color I wore on our first date. For years, I believed fate had given me a man who would never hurt me. We built dreams together, a home, a future, a life we thought was unshakable. Everything felt normal until the day he introduced me to her. Lily, a girl he brought up casually, as if she was no one, but her smile felt a little too warm. Lily laughed at every joke Daniel cracked. She complimented me too much. She was polite, extra polite, and maybe that was the first sign I ignored. But life moved on. And slowly, Daniel started changing. He started working late. He started checking his phone more. He started hiding small smiles at random notifications. When I asked him about it, he brushed it off. "Emily, relax. She's just a friend." I wanted to believe him. I really did. One night he came home smelling like a perfume I didn't own. A soft floral one. The kind Lily wore, and suddenly, something felt wrong. There was makeup powder on his shoulder, pale beige. I stared at it for minutes, hoping it was nothing. But deep inside, I knew. A few days later, Lily posted a picture online. She was wearing the same dress I once complimented, and in the corner of the photo was Daniel's watch. When I asked Daniel, he laughed. "Don't start, Emily. We were all at the office." His voice didn't match his eyes. His eyes were hiding something. And then his phone habits changed. He kept it face down, turned off previews, took it everywhere, even to take out the trash, as if it were part of him. Late at night, I heard it buzzing under his pillow. He would immediately grab it and step out to reply. He thought I was asleep, but I wasn't. One evening, we were watching a movie. A message popped up. I didn't see the name, but I saw the emoji. A red heart. Daniel snatched the phone instantly. He yelled, "Don't touch my phone!" He had never spoken to me like that, ever. In that moment, my heart cracked a little. He apologized later, blamed stress, work pressure, a bad day. But those excuses felt empty, and emptiness scares more than the truth. The truth finally revealed itself on a rainy Tuesday. Daniel was in the shower. His phone buzzed. For the first time in months, it wasn't locked. A message from Lily flashed. "Miss you, same time tomorrow." My hands shook, my breath froze, and I opened the chat. There were hundreds of messages, midnight conversations, secret jokes, flirty pictures, voice notes, plans, dreams, all with her. And then the message that shattered me completely. "I hate hiding from her, but soon it'll be just us. Just us. Just them." The phone slipped from my hands, my vision blurred. My heart felt like it had stopped beating. And yet, I stayed silent. Daniel came out of the shower smiling. That smile disappeared the second he saw his unlocked phone in my hands. I asked him softly, "Who is she?" He froze, completely. He didn't even bother denying it. His silence was my answer. He said he didn't want to hurt me, that he didn't mean for things to go this far, that Lily just made him feel different. Different. That word cut deeper than any lie, deeper than the betrayal, because it meant I wasn't enough anymore. I looked at him and asked, "Was I not enough for you?" He didn't answer. His silence felt like 1,000 knives stabbing me at once. He took a step closer, trying to touch my hand. I stepped back, for the first time ever. I didn't want his touch. I told him, "You didn't just cheat on me. You cheated on our memories, our promises, our future." He lowered his eyes, because he knew it was true. For the next few days, the house felt heavy. We lived together, but we didn't speak, not like husband and wife, more like strangers. He tried to act normal, making breakfast, holding the remote during movies, asking about my day, but everything felt fake. Every time his phone buzzed, my stomach twisted. I kept wondering, is it her again? Is he still choosing her over me? He said he ended things with Lily, but I didn't believe him because you can't unlove someone overnight. Not like that. The third night after our fight, I heard him crying quietly in the living room. Not for me, but for her. That broke me more than the cheating itself. I realized something. He had emotionally left me long before I found the messages, and emotional cheating hurts deeper than physical cheating. The next morning, I looked at myself in the mirror. My eyes were swollen. My heart was heavy, but my mind was strangely clear. I told myself, "Emily, you deserve better than a half-hearted husband." That was the first moment of my strength returning. I quietly began packing my things, not dramatically, not angrily, just peacefully, as if I had finally accepted reality. When Daniel saw the suitcase, panic rushed through his face. He said my name like it was a prayer he didn't want to lose. He held my arm and said, "Don't go, please." But his grip felt like guilt, not love, and I gently pulled away. I told him, "If you wanted me, you wouldn't have looked for her." He didn't argue, because he couldn't. He broke down and cried. He said he was confused, lonely, lost. But cheating is never confusion. It's a choice. He begged me to stay, to give him another chance, to rebuild. But I wasn't leaving because I hated him. I was leaving because I still loved myself. I walked out of our home, not dramatically, just quietly, the same way he had slipped out of my heart. For a few days, I stayed with a friend. She held me when I cried. She reminded me I wasn't broken, just healing. The first night away from him, I felt a strange kind of calm, like fresh air after years in a closed room. But healing isn't easy. I missed him. I hated him. I loved him. Everything all at once. Every time I heard a notification on my phone, my heart jumped. Trauma teaches you fear before it teaches you strength. 2 weeks later, I got a message from an unknown number. It was Lily, the girl he cheated on me with. I froze when I saw her name. Why would she message me? What more did she want? I opened it. Her first words were, "I didn't know he was married." My heart dropped, because Daniel had lied to her too. She told me Daniel said I was cheating, that I didn't love him, that he was lonely because of me. He had painted me as the villain. She said when she found out the truth, she ended everything with him, blocked him, cut him off, walked away. Then she wrote something that made me cry. "You didn't deserve this. He hurt both of us." I didn't know whether to feel relieved or heartbroken all over again. But her honesty gave me closure I didn't get from my husband. I stared at her last message. "You are stronger than you think." And for the first time, I believed it. I focused on rebuilding myself, not for revenge, not to make him regret, but because I wanted myself back. I started journaling, traveling, meeting old friends, reconnecting with the version of me I had lost. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, the pain turned into lessons, and those lessons turned into strength. One morning, I woke up and realized I hadn't cried in days. That was the moment I knew. Healing had begun. Daniel tried calling again and again. Dozens of missed calls, long texts, paragraphs of regret. But I didn't reply. I wasn't angry anymore. Just done. Done with lies. Done with excuses. Done with being second to someone. He said he wanted to meet, talk, apologize, but apologies don't fix broken trust, and I was tired of stitching wounds he created. I finally replied with one sentence. I forgive you, but I'm not coming back. Because forgiveness is for me, and distance is for him. He said he would wait for me, but I didn't ask him to wait. I wasn't coming back to the place that broke me. I moved into a new apartment. Small, quiet, peaceful. It felt like a fresh page, one that didn't have his fingerprints. I decorated it with soft lights and plants, made tea at night, listened to music alone. And surprisingly, I didn't feel lonely. I realized the only thing I had been scared of was starting over, not being alone. Life slowly started feeling warm again, gentle, kind, like it was waiting for me to return to it. Friends told me I looked happier, stronger, more alive, and they were right. One day, I walked past a mirror, and I didn't see the broken girl anymore. I saw a woman who survived betrayal and came out brighter. I realized something powerful. Being alone isn't painful. Being lied to is. And sometimes, walking away is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. If you're listening to my story right now and your heart feels heavy, remember, pain is temporary, but self-respect is permanent. You don't deserve a man who says, "She's just a friend," while holding another girl's hand behind your back. You deserve honesty. You deserve loyalty. You deserve love that stays. And when you finally choose yourself, trust me, that's the day your real life begins.